This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued directives to the Mohammed bin Rashid Space Centre to lead the Mars 2117 project and prepare a 100-year plan for its implementation. According to news agency WAM, as per his directives, the centre's plan will focus on preparing specialised national teams and developing their capabilities in the fields of space science, research, artificial intelligence, robotics, and advanced space technologies. The centre will also put in place a detailed plan for the next 5 years that will deal with all technological, logistical, and technical aspects of the project. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also instructed the Space Centre to introduce a scientific research and behavioural programme to help instill a passion for knowledge in the new generation of students in Emirati schools and universities, in addition to focusing on research programmes that will positively impact high-priority technology sectors. The Mars 2117 project aims to build the first city on Mars in 100 years, which will be achieved through various scientific alliances. The project will be associated with research themes involved in the exploration of faster transportation systems to Mars, as well as building houses and producing energy and food. Dubai's Road and Transport Authority has completed the initial phase of a smart parking project covering controlled parking at Rigga and the World Trade Centre area off the Sheikh Zayed Road. The move looks to provide smart services to Dubai's residents and visitors, which has been implemented under the directives of the Dubai government and the Smart City initiative. The new service shows information about the number of vacant parking slots in public car parks using the RTA's app, which will also be displayed in Arabic and English on e-signs on streets. Mohammed Al-Sharif, the Director of Intelligent Traffic Systems at the RTA's Traffic and Roads Agency, was quoted saying that the RTA has completed the link of the central system with the basic components of the project, including e-signs and ground and overhead sensors across parking in Dubai, as well as multi-level parking terminals and Dubai Mall. He added that phase 1 of the link has been completed and the RTA has fully completed the project works at Al Rigga. Work progress has reached 84% in the area of the World Trade Centre on the Sheikh Zayed Road, involving the installation of 59 overhead cameras, followed by the installation of electronic smart direction signs. The project is set for full completion by the end of April 2017. The UAE has been ranked #1 in the world for road quality. That's according to the latest report, followed by Singapore, Hong Kong, the Netherlands, Japan, France, Switzerland, and then Austria. Study results published by the Centre for Economics and Business Research from the UK shows the UAE as the world leader in building roads. The US was 13th, Germany was 16th, and Spain was 17th on the list. Roads over in Oman also did well, ranking 19th on the overall list, ahead of Britain in 27th, Malaysia in 20th, Namibia 23rd, and Ecuador in 24th. The road quality ranking is an improvement on a 2012 report published by the World Economic Forum that showed that the UAE was second on a list behind France as having the best roads in the world. However, despite the high standards of roads, the UAE performed poorly in congestion and traffic accidents. Food waste in the UAE is estimated at 12.84 billion dirhams per year. That's according to the Gulf Food Industry 2017 report by investment bank Alpen Capital. In an interview with a local daily, Mahbub Murshad, the managing director of Alpen Capital Limited, revealed that more than 3 million tonnes is wasted annually in the UAE, despite the country having the most developed supply chain infrastructure among the GCC countries. He noted that the inadequate number of warehouses and cold storages, as well as a shortage of transportation infrastructure, results in food wastage, which in turn is adversely affecting operational efficiency and leading to higher costs. The report also noted that food consumption in the GCC is expected to increase at a compound annual growth rate of 4.2% from an estimated 48.1 million metric tonnes in 2016 to 59.2 million in 2021, off the back of an increase in consumers and a higher per capita income. Food consumption in the UAE is projected to increase by 4.4% to 10.1 million metric tons by 2021. That's due to a rise in population by 6.5 million between 2016 and 2021. 18 of the world's top chess players, including the UAE's Saleh, are competing in the 2017 World Chess Championship Grand Prix between the 17th and the 28th of February at the Sharjah Cultural and Chess Club. Saleh, who hails from Sharjah, has become the first Grandmaster from the UAE to take part in a World Championship event, boasting a prize fund of €130,000 for the winner. While talking about their bid to host the 2017 series for the first time in the Middle East and in an Arab country, organisers highlighted that chess in the UAE is rapidly gaining popularity, and the current Grand Prix chess event will only accelerate that trend going forward. Sharjah World Grand Prix is using the new Swiss format, which is a non-eliminating tournament featuring a predetermined number of rounds of competition, and is an exciting innovation and one which will improve spectator experience. One of the top 18 players participating in the tournament is the Norwegian chess grandmaster John Ludvig Hammer, who stated that the UAE is fast catching up with the world of chess, with players like Saleh competing at the international level. The FIDE World Chess Championship is a 2-year series of 6 events taking place around the world that feature the world's top grandmasters. And the 2017-18 Championship Tour will include 4 Grand Prix tournaments, the Candidates Tournament and the World Chess Championship match in November next year.
Each Grand Prix is, in all the set of Grand Prix, there are 24 players. And for each leg of Grand Prix, which is one is in Sharjah, one in Moscow, in Geneva, and in Palma, 18. So it means that here now, right behind this wall, there are 18 players who are competing. And as you know, one of them is Saleh, who is the first Arabic and UAE guy who is taking part in Grand Prix in the chess events of that level. It's first time, and for Sharjah is definitely, I think, the biggest chess event which it hosts. They have the biggest club, the chess club in the world, and now we're very nice to see the collaboration of the facilities and big event who's coming. And I think it can be extended to the future events which can be bigger. Anything bigger than Grand Prix is just the candidates and the World Championship, so let's see what we can do.
I'm very excited. It's an opportunity to play the very best chess players in the world. This is part of a larger cycle to qualify for a World Chess Championship match. My compatriot, Magnus Carlsen, is currently the world champion. And it's very exciting that we are now another Norwegian trying to qualify for a match. It's my second time in the Emirates. Previously I played a chess tournament in Dubai. It's my first time in Sharjah, and so far I'm enjoying it very much. But I often I enjoy a place more if the chess is going well, and so far the chess is going very well, and so I'm very happy with my time here.
Well, I'm playing also, so it's very interesting, and like coaching, it's also a big call for me to coach such guys like Yanni Pomshin and Sergei Karyakin, and to help them in such important events, especially fighting for the World Championship cycle. So it's kind of interesting, and when you're facing such great opponents, it's always you're trying to, let's say, to make some kind of improvisation during the game and help your student to show his best.
And in other news, after a thrilling last few games of the second edition of the Pakistan Super League, the action now moves over to Dubai for the final games of the opening round. The contest between the 5 franchise teams representing the major cities of Pakistan has gripped the attention of cricket fans across the country, with a number of international superstars participating. PSL action resumes with points table leaders Quetta, who will take on the in-form Karachi Kings, who have managed to recover from a poor start by staging 2 consecutive wins in their previous encounters. Each side plays a total of 8 games, with the top 4 progressing to the playoffs before the final game in Lahore. It is a must-win scenario for the Karachi side, who are looking to secure wins in their next 3 encounters. However, the Qatar side will be a formidable force to overcome. With only 3 points separating the leaders and the side at the bottom, the players themselves are looking forward to the next rounds with a competitive spirit. International stars such as Peshawar skipper Darren Sammy and the South African bowler Ryan McLaren have said that the tournament has been an ideal promotion for the sport.
Last year was a great tournament. This year has even been better. And, you know, as you could see, our team keeps on providing those exciting matches. But we've been on the losing end on a few. But it's a good tournament so far. We got 2 more games. We win both. We probably will finish on top. So a lot to play for. There's 3 points between the first place and the last place, which is it shows that the tournament is very competitive.
Well, I don't know. You know, it's definitely taking shape all around the world. Every country now has got its own T20 league. South Africa now, I suppose, launched their one, which is due in November as well. So I think everyone is trying to match up to what the Big Bash and IPL is doing, because they're probably the front runners. Well, not probably, I think they are, in terms of marketing and the concept that they've produced. As a purist from a cricketing point of view, would love Test cricket to still be the ultimate. You know, that's, I think, what every cricketer aspires to do, because that's where you get tested in every aspect of your game. But as far as T20 cricket is concerned, in terms of us making sure we produce young cricketers or people to want to be part of cricket, I think T20 cricket's got a massive role to play in that.
It is the road to Lahore at this stage, as PCB is looking to stage the final game in Pakistan this year. For the local cricket stars of Pakistan, the PSL has given them the opportunity to learn from overseas talent, while also hoping to showcase their potential in front of their home crowd.
In 2020 cricket, there is not much time to spend on a crease. You have to move quickly. You have to get the scoreboard moving very quickly. So you don't have much overs and much balls to spend to be like to get set. There is not much time from the word go. From the first ball, you have to be positive, and you got to take that energy in the field from the first ball. So so I'm really looking forward to play good cricket and to prove myself as a 2020 player as well.
And finally, looking to other news now, the 15th edition of the Emirates Airline Dubai Jazz Festival opened with legendary Welsh singer Tom Jones over at the Dubai Media City Amphitheatre. The 3-day musical extravaganza will also feature pop superstar Mariah Carey and Spanish heartthrob Enrique Iglesias. The festival is expecting over 35,000 fans to attend the performances. On Wednesday night, Tom Jones drew the crowds in with his trademark anthems of It's Not Unusual and Delilah. Regarded as a British national treasure, 76-year-old Jones has a career spanning nearly 6 decades, with sales of over 100 million records. He also sang hits from his most recent album, Long Lost Suitcase, the companion record to his autobiography. The stellar lineup will also feature pop superstar Mariah Carey, who will headline tonight. The best-selling female performer ever has record sales in excess of 220 million and is enjoying 3 days in the UAE after her Sweet Sweet Fantasy tour. Completing the list of musical greats, Enrique Iglesias will perform on the 24th of February. A Latin heartthrob and another best-selling recording artist, he has won over 200 awards, including multiple Grammys and Billboard awards, and is set to release his latest single on the same date.
Well, you know how it started. It started as a small, tiny jazz festival, and now it has become the biggest event in the UAE, actually in the region. So, and every year we add something new. Every year we bring different artists. So our lineup this year is crazy. It's nice. It's beautiful. Actually, my favorite is Tom Jones. I've done Tom Jones probably, if I'm not mistaken, about 18 years ago, when he first came to the UAE, and since then I was always dreaming of bringing him back, and this year it happened.
In addition to the headline artists, a number of supporting acts bring international jazz, blues and pop to the event. New York City-based blues musicians, the Rad Trads, performed a diverse set of soulful American music. The band features powerful horns, a driving rhythm section, a saxophone, and 2 captivating lead vocalists. Singer-songwriter and guitarist Raul Maidon will open for Mariah Carey, and young solo artist Nathan Sykes will share the stage with Enrique. Organisers also aim to provide a platform for regional musicians, and this year they have partnered up with Anghami to showcase talent at the Anghami Sessions. 2 sub-stages are presenting 6 local artists. Last night featured Lebanese jazz soul singer Ruba and pop folk band Postcards. Tonight, Mexican-Lebanese singer-songwriter Blue Pfeiffer promises an infusion of hip-hop, and UAE-based soul sensation Abri and Funk Radius and Levantine jazz artist Layla Cardan will close the festival.
Tracy Chapman was like my first idol growing up, and so I was dubbed that because I was singing her music all throughout all my gigs initially, and because I have like this dark voice, I sounded a lot like her. I love the association because the voice relevance is like on point, you know. Anghami, this is our first mega association because I'm on Anghami already, you know, I support them, but this is the first live performance that I do with them. I'm really enjoying the process so far and looking forward to tonight.